What's up?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Look, you see my little LA Square sign, right?
Whoa.
LA Square. It's so cool, ain't it,
You
y'all?
gotta get me on that. Okay. That's what's up. I love it. L.A. Square. L.A. Square.
That's how we do. That's how we do.
What's popping? So listen, we dressed alike today.
I know. Girl, great minds.
So unplanned, but it's our energy. It's that flow.
It is. It is. It's that, what can I say? I'm dressed in all black like the omen, but they don't know nothing about that life. I won't go.
That way.
I won't go there today. I won't go there. I'm going to try to stay calm and somewhat bougie. Well, we'll get into that a little bit later. But I was telling somebody today that I'm bougetto. I'm a little bougie. I'm a little ghetto, but always professional,
Okay, so you bougetto and I'm sophisticated ratchet.
There you go.
Mr. Ratchet. That way.
There you go. That way. That way. That way too. That way too.
So, girl, tell these good people who we are, because we probably got some folks who don't know us.
Okay. Well, I'm Karma Ovicchio, your idea strategist, your social media savant, and this beautiful woman right here. This is Ramonica Plishette, the bold chick.
Hi,
and
everyone.
Together we are LA Squared. Y'all,
right?
Get it together. I'm gonna teach y'all how to do this one day.
Yeah, you got to teach me how to do that.
I know, right? We help small businesses, big businesses, in between businesses get their life together. Short, sweet, and simple. And we do it in a way that is endearing, right? We do it in a way that has you coming back because we don't do fluff. We give you the stuff, we don't do fluff. Right? She is in Lower Alabama. I'm out here in LA. Yeah, y'all pray for us. It's burning and all that other stuff. But together we formed LA Squared, right? Because we saw that there was something missing in the industry that you totally needed and that we could totally deliver on.
Right. We got the rain y'all need right now.
We're here. When are we here? We're here every Wednesday, every Thursday. You can't say that I missed y'all because we everywhere. We everywhere.
If you miss it on one channel, pick it up on the next.
Right.
So listen, I mean, at the time we getting ready for what's that girl's name? Sally tripping.
Whatever they want to call her. I call her Shaniqua.
Shanique, she acting like that because boo, she late. She just like on her own time. And I'm like,
yes,
come on, do what you gonna do. Let's let it be done with.
Yes, I call her Shaniqua. Last week I called her Sally. Ain't no telling I'm gonna call her tomorrow.
It's like a perfect lead in though to what we're talking about today. Cause like while I need her to show up, y'all need some rain to show up. We're talking today to business owners about what?
Consistency and showing up.
Showing up. You gotta show up. Like it's so important. So I jotted down some notes. I'm sure you got some things. I normally don't even like jot. I just like for us to really be in our flow. And audience, if y'all have questions as you listening, something pops up, just go ahead and like post in the comments. And by the way, we're never like ignoring you. We're here for you, but we made a commitment that we would do like 15 to 20 minutes. And so it's like it's hard for us to try to like do the 15 to 20 minutes, get the content out, and then be shouting y'all out. Of course, we love you tremendously. So as you comment, what we're going to do is like flash your name on the screen. So tell us who you are and where you're from. And then if you have questions or comments, post those and we're going to chat and like talk about it in the chat. But for real, we got this good old content and we really want to get it out and we want it to be short, simple, and sweet so that you can keep coming back week after week, consuming, getting it, learning, implementing, executing. We here to show you how to show up. So let's jump into this show up today, right?
All right. See, you got notes. I don't have notes.
It's all
I only really do notes when I know like I'm going to veer off schedule, which I normally do anyway, but
that's me every time, right?
But what I normally do, but I'm going to try to keep it together, because I'm always about being on time, on task, and on a mission. I'm going to let you go first since you got bullet points because I don't want to go on a tangent real early.
Boom. Okay, so listen, I could do that. Okay. So I could do that. I could do that. All right. So the first thing that I really wrote down, and this is what I know from, for those of you who don't know, I didn't mention this, but I'm a business and marketing coach, and I work with women primarily around digital products and services, and we use video as the platform to help you show up. Like the
Yes.
reason why I love video is because it is an easy, low-hanging fruit kind of way for you to literally like connect with your clients. And so one of the things that I've discovered over the years is that most of the time people think they need more tools, more this, more that, more that. And don't get me wrong, truth of the matter is, see, you already rolling your eyes, right? Because you already know what I'm going to say. The truth of the matter is, it's like sometimes people need that, but really it's this, you got to have like this mindset tight and right. So the first thing that I want to share with you, and then Karma, we can just like throw this back and forth, is like, I really want you to realize that your mindset may be off. And I know mindset, it's not sexy, it's not a tool, it's not a process, but it is literally the thing behind your business that will power your damn cash. Let me repeat that. Your mindset is that thing that will power your cash. And what I mean by that is, if your mindset is off, if you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs, BSing around, like I feel like I need to get gritty today. Like I feel like I'm
go ahead, get gritty.
ratchet like Sally. Like if you're sitting there bullshitting and you really like not on your work, you're not, because you keep worrying about what other people are doing. You're not focused on your shit. Like your money gonna be effed up. Period. I mean,
you know, remember the I think it was in the second episode we were talking about that, because stunting is a habit, right? Everybody ought to know that stunting is a habit. But here's the thing about that habit: if you're not showing up, if you're not consistent, if your mindset is in the habit of always looking, always wondering, always second guessing, it messes up your money. You know, that's the other part of mindset that some people do not tell you about, which is your habits are mindset issues, right? Your habits are mindsets that happened long time ago, happened last week, happened yesterday, and you're not really ready to confront them. So you use them as excuses not to show up. And y'all got to stop that. So, mindset is a habit. It's a habit.
Okay. So, like, hearing you say that literally just threw me back to something else. So dang, I know this ain't a mindset conversation, but damn, it's headed down mindset.
Okay, hey.
So a lot of this though comes from the past. And so oftentimes we may think that it's some workplace trauma, meaning you had a boss that was crazy, or meaning you were putting in your all, and for whatever reason things weren't popping off. I find that it goes back deeper than that. Like probably somewhere around the time when you were in like the 4th or the 5th grade, and some things started to transpire, even like around the age of 6, when grandmama, big mama, nana, whatever you call her, may have said something like, "Child, get somewhere and sit down. You always doing something. You're doing too much." Or somebody,
why the hell you extra?
Right. Stop being so extra. Somebody in your family was like, "You always trying to take the spotlight." And what happened was that at that moment, something inside of you as a young person made you believe, and it was a family member that made you believe, that you were doing too much. You were trying to take the spotlight from other people, that you needed to give somebody else a chance, that you needed to help somebody ahead of yourself even. And so what happened was your big bright sunlight all of a sudden became like a little glimmer, like a little twinkling star.
Right. It was stardust.
The star was falling.
Yep. Yeah. I know for me, in that position, it was my dad always saying stuff, but then it was my 3rd grade teacher girl, because I adored her. And then one time she said, "Can you just not raise your hand? Give somebody else a chance. You don't know everything." And then one day when I got older, and I'm like, I had just graduated from medical billing school, girl. I was in a thing. And this lady came, she asked me a question about, something like rebilling and something. And then I told her what the deal was. And she said, "Yeah, but you're going to make us lose more money." And I was like, "No, you'll see the lost money at the beginning, but I'm going to bring you more money in the end." And she's like, "All right, I've been here for so long, such and such and such a thing, right?" And then that little thing came back like, "You don't know everything." And girl, it just messed me up. I was started second guessing. I was like, maybe I shouldn't show up. Let me just put myself down here in this corner somewhere. Yeah, it goes all the way back. So that's the first thing
Yes.
y'all got to do. When you get ready to get consistent, you got to go back into your mental space and go, I need a mantra. I need something that I need to say that counteracts whatever that negative thing is, right? So that you can get on balance first and then you can succeed later. Because mindset is all about habits and balance, right? You got to balance it out. So get you a mantra. Say you positive. Say you beautiful. Tell yourself something good gonna come to you. Whatever that negative thing is, you got to be able to counteract it with something good real quick so you could get to the money.
Oh, okay. So this gonna be a mindset thing. I already know. So it
I,
is what it
I'm
is. So
down
let
for
me
the
tell
mindset.
you this because I literally remember when I was younger and I had a younger cousin. Obviously, there was like an age difference between us, and
Okay.
I'm going to say there were some family members that would say, "Oh, she's better than you," or "She's this," and I think I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Why are we comparing?" Because see, it was unnecessary. And I'm not even clear why people do that. Maybe because someone had put them up against another person.
Because they're
But
not
I
conscious.
never
They're not
identified
conscious.
myself as someone who was better than anyone else or anything like that. I've just always been this person who I do what I do, okay? And what I do, how I dress, how I wear my hair, lashes, lip gloss, shoes, everything I do this shit for me and the people that I serve. But it's
Right.
always going to start with me because if my mindset or how I think about myself is jacked, then it's going to throw off everything. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, and I'm not saying all of my mindset is on point because the truth of the matter is, I feel like from now till the day we die, if you are aware and conscious of this whole notion around mindset, it's something that you're always working on because you're going to get to this level and you're like, okay, now how do I get to that level? And for some people, it's like, I don't want to fall down here. I want to keep succeeding. So it's always going to be this thing. But I find that not in high school, not in college, and a little bit in corporate, but for the most part, I just don't recall a whole bunch of places where institutionally I was indoctrinated into having this strong mindset. Now, my daddy, rest his soul, used to stay in my head about positive stuff and giving a great spin and perspective on things. But had it not been for my dad and my mom allowing me to explore and ask questions, and they weren't
Mhm.
those parents that were like, you do what we say, you just do it because we said no, 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 no. It was very open. So that opened up my mind despite some experiences that I had maybe with some other family earlier in life. But that's not the story for a lot of people, which makes
It's
me super
not.
passionate about my work.
Right, right. It's not the story for a lot of people. It's funny that you should say that because my son and I were talking about that just the other day and how he didn't realize that the things that we did as parents sheltered him from a whole bunch of other stuff. And when he got out there, he realized family don't come over and spend the night. I can't. You don't call your uncle. You don't call your uncle. You can't call your auntie and tell her about your problems. You can't do this or that. I was almost went down another rabbit hole, but I said that to say not everybody has it, right? And if you got it, you need to cherish it for real. And that needs to be okay. And I don't want to get into a whole different thing, but that needs to be something that you all need to replant into your DNA. You come here by yourself, you die by yourself. But while you're here, your job is to influence nations. All right. It is to build legacies for nations, not just yourself, not just you. All right. Okay. All right. Let me get off of that because I was about to go there.
No, let me take what you just and let me put something else on that. So I just finished up a 5-week course called Unleash Your Boldness. And Unleash Your Boldness was really geared towards women who
Mhm.
were in business who needed a mindset shift so that they could go on and really get out of their way, because a lot of times we'll get in our way, and I say we because I can get in my way too when I'm not conscious about what I'm focused on, what the goal is, and that the shit ain't really about me. It's
Right.
about me showing up so that what you just said, I can influence nations. And one of the
Right.
things that I heard, and Shamika Tankerson, I've taken some stuff with her. I did an intensive with her a couple of months ago,
Okay.
and she was playing the Beyonce song "I Was Here." And when if you've ever listened to that song, I don't want to try to sing it, but I do. It's like I
I
was
am
here,
here.
I
I
lived that.
loved, I lost. Yeah, yes, girl.
When just listening to that, it's like, hey, we're not here for ourselves. We are here, like what you just said, to really leave a legacy. And so my coaching allowed me to help women get out of their way and what happened as a result of that. And so hopefully this is going to inspire someone. I had one lady who had not generated any sales or really done anything in her business in months. And
Mhm.
right out the gate with some simple mindset shifts, I mean, within a week, she's generating sales. Why? Because she had this mindset now kind of reframed about showing up. And she wasn't the only one. It's like where I start with all of my clients, it has some element of mindset, because I know when they're in their way. Probably like when you and I talk, and I'm talking to you about some relationship stuff, and you can easily jump in and be like, hey, you tripping, you in your way, blah 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 blah. People on the outside can recognize it. So when I'm doing my work with my clients, I know instantly where they struggle. You probably know that your clients too are in their head on some stuff, and you're
All
able
the
to help
time.
them navigate through it.
Right, right. They in their head all the time. But I do want to say this too, since we're talking about mindset, and since both you and I coach, I need to say this too. We're your coaches. We're not your friends. If you have an idea, we ain't gonna say, yay! We're not gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna say, wait a minute. Let's think about this. It's a great idea, but is it part of your branding? It's a great idea, but how do you want to leverage it? It's a great idea, but do you really want to spend the time to do this and not make this easy money that's right here, this while you sleep cash? We your coaches. And if you finding a coach that's always, yay, you need to run to the high heels, as my granny used to say, to the high heels. Because then you guys you got somebody that either want to be your friend, is in the sisterhood, or just your cheerleader. And you don't need that. Mindset also means that you have to know that when it's time to Sierra level up, that you need to level up, right? Level up with your coaches, level up with your mindset. It all runs together. It's all about that balance. All right, go ahead. What's next?
Girl, we got like about 2 minutes.
No, stop playing.
I'm not playing. I'm so serious. That's why I
Stop
was like,
playing.
this a mindset thing. But this is a
Look,
part of
wait a
showing up.
minute. Wait a minute.
This to show up serious. This part one. Boo, we at 18.32. What? This needed to be
Wow.
said though. This needed to be
Wow.
said. Whoa.
I'm shocked. Okay, I didn't even know we spent that much time. My bad, people.
No, it needed to be said, because I just find that in our community, and I keep saying this in our community because a lot of my work is, hey, I'm here for everybody, but listen, there's a lot of Black women that come to me, and some other women too. But see, in our community, this whole notion of mindset, to me, it's related to therapy, and people are just now starting to embrace therapy.
Really?
Okay, I'm
Because
gonna be like,
well, maybe it's the way that I was brought up, but I know that they're not exactly the same. I know that
not
to
the
get to
same.
mindset, for some people, they need therapy. But I also know that there's a science to it that isn't therapy. You know what I mean? So for you to say that, that's really interesting to me.
I feel like they're related. And what I mean by that is the person who's on the run from therapy is
Uh-huh.
probably the person who's on the run from the fact that they need a mindset shift. That's what I mean.
Okay, okay,
So
okay. I got that. Okay, I
to
got that.
recognize one could lead to another, or to say, okay, you know what, my mindset is jacked up. Because again, people are like, they don't say, oh my gosh, I'm afraid. It's like, well, I gotta work on my sales page some more. Hell no, you've been working on the sales page for 2 years. It's a
Girl,
mindset thing that is preventing you from showing up because you're in fear. And because we've been told that you're not supposed to be in fear, you got to put your S on your chest. You superwoman. You don't ask for help. You don't do this. You don't do that. It leaves people like, well, I've been trying to get my book out there for 2 years. What the hell takes 2 years? The book is written. The book is completed. The book is done.
you better be
So,
like Master P and go put that ish in your trunk and get out there and be like, I got this hot shit right here.
nah. You hear me?
What? 2 years? I better not even know nobody. You better be ashamed to tell me if that's you. You better be ashamed to tell me. Because I'm going to go up you one side and down you the other. Like my granny say, I'm going to go up you this side and down that side. That's not mindset. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't even think that's mindset, Ramonica. Sometimes I think that's just flat out fear of failure.
Which is mindset. The fear of failure. Why are you in a fear mindset? And on top of that, I'm going to take you here real quick. But a lot of people that I know are people of faith. So if you are a person of faith, why are you in fear? They're not calling it that though. They're not saying, they're
I'm
like,
scared.
I got something else to do, or my work, or I gotta do this first. It's this diversion from what's really going on. It's not, to me, when you get rid of it's about me, because I've done this before. I'd be like, but it's not about me. It's about me showing up for the people that I'm supposed to help in this world. And so when I can reframe it and getting that mindset, then the stuff about me doesn't matter.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. When you let fear win, you allow fear to be your successor.
Oh yeah.
Right? You allow fear to be your successor. I don't know. That's probably gonna hit you next week. Right? But who do you want to lead you? Who do you want to lead your people? Is it fear? Right? Fear will be your successor if you don't stop making excuses and get your ass on the grind, like my daddy said.
Ooh, listen, when you
Get
just
your
said
ass
that, I
on the
was like,
grind.
oh, we gonna put a
Stop
pin in that
comparing
ish right there.
busyness with business because it ain't the same.
Repeat that, please.
Stop comparing busyness with business because it ain't the same. And if you continuing to be busy, making your busyness your mindset and your excuse for doing stuff, you ain't in business. You're not in business. Stop comparing your busyness with business, okay?
I ain't got nothing else to say. We need to let that in right there. We
gonna let
pushing
it
25 minutes. Leave that right there. This was like, y'all, put something in the comments. Did this light you up? Did this set you on fire? Do you understand the movement that we are trying to help you create for your business? If you have not joined the free Facebook group, LA Square, head on over and join the group now. Let us know down below in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway? What did you hear today where you're like, ouch, she done stepped on my damn toes with some damn Louboutins. Them red bottoms got all up on your damn feet today, I hope, and called you to some action, because it's time out for that play. In order for you to show up, and we're going to come back next week, because I mean, heck, I had like 4 other points and we just got, I don't even want to say we got stuck on one, because see, I love that we really don't have a whole bunch of notes so that things can happen organically, so that we can talk to you like from the heart. The goal is, listen, tighten up. I mean,
girl, we're going to do some mindset stuff because I didn't know it was that serious.
I don't know how you didn't know. You know, it ain't us every day, but the people that we're here to serve and help grow, it's their thing, and they're not calling it that. But I see it. I see it off in these groups. I see it when you've been sitting on something for 2-3 years. I see it when you show up charging $5 for it. I see it when you charge $20 for it and it's worth $200 for it. I see you.
I used to be guilty of that.
I see you when you pull up and you just start doing something because you saw somebody else doing. You know that's not your gifting, but you try to keep up with other people and do the ish they do. That's their gift. That's not your gift. I'm done. I'm serious.
Or look, let me just watch this one more YouTube video. Let me just go over here and download this one little Facebook thing. Oh, let me get in this group and see what they're doing over there. Oh my God, look at this advertisement. I'm gonna just get in this group and see what I'm missing.
Girl, take us out. Take us out. Put the music on.
I can't. No. This is Karma Obikio, Ramonica the Bold Chick, saying thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to share this out. Make sure to join our Facebook group. Find us, right? Find us. We are here for you. Our virtual doors are always open. LA Squared. And I'm out. And she's out too.